What's going on, guys? Snaggy here, previewing round 17 of the 2026 NRL season. I am so pumped for this round of footy. I am loving the rugby league at the moment. I really am. Last round was such an enjoyable round of footy. It really was. There wasn't a single game where I was like, just end already, bro. And then you look up at the clock, how long to go, and it's 27 minutes, and you just like, ugh. Normally you get one or two, sometimes three of those in a weekend. But this weekend, we absolutely didn't. So I feel like the clubs have all adapted to the rules good now. I feel like the refs have just put away the whistle just a little bit. We're getting games now. There's only 2 or 3 6-agains in a half. So shout out to the refs. We don't shout them out too often, but I'll give them a shout out. Not always getting all the calls right, but at least their whistle's in the pocket a little bit more. And it's been pretty damn enjoyable to watch. And it's always good, too, when you're winning on the punt. And we absolutely killed the punt last week. And just because it has become a little bit more predictable, we're not getting those blowouts. It's been a lot easier to predict. We hit heaps of double-ups. We hit heaps of try scorers over the weekend, guys. So you do want to follow along the punts. Link in the description. Follow me on Dabble. And jump in our Discord while you're there as well. I'll leave a link in the description to that too. And one last favour, boys. I don't normally check my subscriber count, but I want to hit 20k by the end of the year. By the end of the World Cup, I want 20k, guys. So if you've been watching and you're not subscribed, don't leave it up to the algorithm to find me. Shoot us a sub, guys. It would mean a lot. Hit that 20k. I don't know why. I like watching numbers go up. I don't know why. I just like it. It's cool. So that'd be awesome. All right. Let's get this thing popping. Oh, I just realised I got an Up the Wahs shirt on too. How good's that? I missed the Wahs game on the weekend. But I did watch it. So I do apologise to all the Wahs. I had Wahs fans blowing me up. Where's the post-game Wahs? I didn't get to watch it. I was at my young fella's footy. But I'll tell you what. That stadium was tough. I've always... like, why don't we do indoor stadiums, bro? Like, I don't care what it is. I'm not going to a game in the rain. Like, I know there's hardcore fans, you the real ones. I'm not doing it, bro. I guess I'm not a real one, but if there was a roof on it, I'd actually go, let's go to that. It'd be cool. So yeah, I think the New Zealand, you're getting a second team. You know that, right? You're getting a second team. It's going down. Abdo was there. Volandis was there. It's going down. It's happening. I've sort of had a little bit of, not insider knowledge, but for people that's sort of in the know telling me it's an extremely good chance. And do you know what I love about the New Zealand bid? There's a little bit of people say, oh, is there enough players to go around with these new teams and stuff like that? The cool thing about the 20th team being in New Zealand, they can scoop up so much New Zealand talent. Like, there's so many gun rugby players that just get pushed to the side. And and with rugby league being cool now, like, rugby union's turned into a boomer game. Like, only the boomers like it. All the youngins that have been watching Warriors games over the last year or two, all the guys in Christchurch and Wellington that have just watched all these games, going, I want to do that. State of Origin next year, I want that. So it's great. It sort of solves every problem, because there's so much talent still being wasted in New Zealand that can be scooped up by the NRL. And yeah, it's just absolutely dope. So anyway, Up the Wahs. If you do want to Up the Wahs shirt, boys, link in the description as well. If you do want to support the channel now, let's get it. We have the Parramatta Eels versus the Rabbitohs. I think we're going to have some upsets this weekend, hey? But I think they'll be close upsets, so we should still hit all our bets. We don't need the favourites to win for our bets here. We need the underdog to score some points. That's all we need. Titans versus the Bulldogs. We have the Broncos versus the Roosters. Dolphins versus the Wahs. Cowboys versus the Panthers. Seagulls versus the Storms. Raiders versus the Dragons. And Knights versus the Tigers. I tell you what, I'm not a money line better, but you could take the money line on just about everything here. Eels with the line, that's a pick 'em, but I could take Broncos with the line here easily. Roosters were awesome last weekend, but they've been patchy. Warriors at the line. Cows at the line, easy. You know, Panthers don't always blow teams away. Storm at the line, are you kidding me? Dragons at the line here, Raiders have been terrible. And then Tigers at the line here with the Knights. Knights scraped home last week. So if you are a money line guy, if you take the line on all these, well, except for that game, I reckon you hit a few, eh? I reckon you'd probably hit more than you miss. And that's all we're looking for. That's all we're looking for. You can't win everything. Just hit more than you miss. Now, guys, just there's no stat attacks here, so we'll just go through team list really quickly and then have a look at some of our possible bets as well. So Mitchell Moses is in. Riley Smith is in. Is he starting? Talon Silva starting. So this is a problem, man. He is the worst player in the NRL, and it's not close. He's so bad. I've never seen such a bad player in the NRL get picked every week. Like, we've seen some players come in and then they get put back, but good Lord. They just must not have another number 9 there besides him and Smith. So we have Cameron Murray in, which is huge. Ashton Ward, Gray. Dave Fafita made a big impact when he came back. So did Brandon Smith. All right, cool. I've got it. So let's have a little look-see. Eels 1 and 4. Both teams, 2 of their last 3. Both teams been pretty patchy. Both teams coming off a win though. Rabbitohs much more convincing. Eels against the Raiders, not so much. But they've been in these games. I mean, 2 points, 6 points against the Knights, and that were not the Storms. Storm just seem to own Eels, don't they? They really do. Let's have a look at some matchups here, see what we can find. So obviously we're going to assume that the Rabbitohs left edge is very strong. Eels not defending well. So obviously Cam Murray punching through the middle, getting Walker some early ball. Alex Johnson always in the right place at the right time. Always good for one. But we all know 2026 odds have been putridly bad. So he's more of a leg you'd put in a multi than take him as an actual try scorer. David Fafita, I do love. Oh, he's on the right. He has been playing right, hasn't he, at the Bunnies? That's right. So he will be at Volkman and Katonga. Love it. Now we're cooking. I like Dave Fafita for a try here. And I actually wouldn't mind either is Katonga and Tuolangi for a try, combined for a try. Obviously won't be crazy odds, but you should get something out of that one. They've actually been pretty damn awesome. I think I said that a couple of weeks ago, those 2 for a try, and they both scored a try each. Could have gone 2 or more. That would have been paying heaps. But Volkman, low-key, pretty underrated with his ball playing, and we all know Mitchell Moses loves to hit flat to then open up out the back. So I like both of those as well. Aiken and Fafita, not the best defenders. Walker and Ward, not the best defenders. So I'd be looking at those ones, guys. As far as the game goes, who wins, it's really, really tough. I think I might take the Bunnies. Like, I was actually going to take Parramatta in this one. Brandon Smith and Murray back. Cameron Murray creates so much speed through the middle. Brandon Smith just goes skits off the back of it. And I do really like Keon, Totola, and then Hubner. I loved Humphreys coming on and almost playing like that 13/lock roll. Like, it actually looked pretty damn good. I'm not convinced. I don't even think to me they don't even look like a top 4 team anymore, but they look at least a team that'll play finals or fight for them. So I'm going to go the Bunnies in this one, but I'm not very confident, guys. Being real, I'm actually not. I think Eels can get this one. Titans versus the Bulldogs team list. Now, Cooper Bye out. Ouch. That stings me a little bit. Tino in, Morlaw in, Ilias in, Randall in. Okay, so shout out to the Titans, absolutely flying high. They get a fresh Tino back. I actually thought Leo Thompson was pretty good last week. I thought he's been bad all year, but he actually had a pretty good game on the week. He did drop a ball early, but he was good besides that. Stephen Crichton officially named at 6. Now, we've all talked about, I said it immediately. It was just so funny. Like, it's like I can literally see into the future with what the media is going to say with the Bulldogs. And I scroll on socials not long after, and the masterstroke from Serraldo moving. I'm just like, they couldn't score, bro. One try was a fluke. One was a nice run from Lockie Galvin. And then they kicked a field goal after Manly bumbled it for 10 minutes, Not only that, I'll be real, I actually thought, just being real, I actually thought Crichton's long kicking game was way better than I thought it was going to be, being real. I was like, geez, what have they done? I'm like, watch how crap Crichton's long kicking game is going to be. And I was like, oh, this is actually all right. Like, he was putting some pretty nice kicks in, a couple stinkers too, but clearly does a stinker from time to time. That happens. But yeah, I think Burton's a better 6 than Crichton is, and I think Crichton's a better centre than Burton is. Yeah. So they've got a 7 playing 6. They've got a 6 playing. They've got a centre. They've got a centre playing 6. You know what I mean? And then I just knew what's real. It's their leadership. He's got a louder voice. It just reduced Matt Burton. We got Bronson Sherry, probably top shelf. He was being talked about for State of Origin that last year, and then he played awesome all last year. Their best game of the year, he was damn near their best player 2 games ago. I don't get it, bro. I just feel like if they get rolled here by the Titans, we're just going to be sitting there going, what are you doing, bro? I want to give the Bulldogs a rap in the sense that they needed to win that game and they got it done. That's awesome. They really did, and it was good. And, I'm happy for them. I really want Doggies to play finals. I need them to. I've got them bet on where I need them to play in the finals. I really want them to. But, it's just, for number one, Manly, they did knock off a real good Manly team. I know, bro. Again, the win is awesome, but Manly also made 17 errors. Manly also bumbled a bunch of stuff. That wasn't prime time Manly that beat, some of these top teams not too long ago. That was an off night for them, and they won by a point, and they actually scored less tries than Manly did. Manly's goal kicking was off, so Manly made way more errors than they normally make, missed way more tackles than they normally make. They missed more conversions. It was sort of the perfect storm, and they still just scraped home. So, yeah, I'll be taking the unders in this game. All right, let's have a look at some of the matchups and stuff like that. So we've got 4-1, Bulldogs way. Last 5, Titans have won 2, lost 3. Bulldogs have won 3, lost 4. So it's good from the Dogs. You can't complain. They beat Melbourne. They lost a game. They beat, who's that? That was the Eels, and then they beat Manly. But you can see their 2 wins recently by a combined total of 4 points, and the one before that's 14. So, it's a tough one. So, how is Bulldogs' form away from home at the moment? Oops, away 1-6. So they can't win away from home either. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to take the Titans here. So we've got Karaz and Sammy. Yeah, so Bulldogs fans, who do you want to see run it doing being 6 and 7? Am I tripping? I heard a lot of people. I don't know, Serrao, I just feel like he's lying all the time. He's like, Tuala's been our best player. What are you on, bro? Sherry's had more good games than him, and he's played a quarter of the games. I don't know, bro. And I'm not riding Sherry. I just think the games where Sherry's been quiet or hasn't played well, he's not getting any ball. Anyway, Galvin's not pass. How Galvin can't pass while he's moving, and they're like, yeah, you'll drop Sherry. Why? Because Galvin can't pass wide. I don't get it. Burton's best game this year was at 6. Anyway, it just trips me out. I'm getting Laurie Daly vibes from Serrao, bro. I'll tell you what, I'm getting real Laurie Daly vibes. Salmon. And then what's going on here? We've got Curran and Salmon in the second row, and then Jacob Preston's available. Does Jacob Preston not just cruise straight back into this team? Is he not a top? Is he not the best second rower in this team? Yeah, I'm going to take the Gold Coast Titans to win this. Not only that, it was actually a tough game last week. Now, I know it was a tough game for the Titans too, but I don't know. I just feel like they might have taken a bit out of that one. Yeah, let's get Titans. Titans up. It was cool. Cool to see them in their jerseys and stuff as well. Those are cool old school jerseys last week. Was it Chargers or was it Crushers? No, they were cool, man. Really cool jerseys. Yeah, give me the Titans to win this one. Why the hell not? Oh, we've got to do try scorers and stuff. All right, so who's scoring? So Sammy's at 50%. Moran for a try against his old club. Yes, thank you. Moran has been awesome. Bro, a lot of chat about Bulldogs. Oh, they let this guy go. I'm telling you, bro, they've been missing Curtis Moran, bro. Curtis Moran through the middle. Like, he dead ass has been changing the game for the Titans. And I thought he was incredible. Like, they sort of kicked up a big fuss about... So who left? It was Reed, Marnie, and who else left? Anyway, they kicked up big fusses about, oh, they've let these two guys go, and rah, rah, rah. And I was like, what about Moran, bro? Moran's been elite through the middle. Like, I love Curtis Moran, bro. He's been coming on. Completely changes. Like, you got Mo Fodawaker and Tino, huge, giant men. Then you get this tiny little, just fast leg speed, hits the line hard. It just completely changes the dynamic of the game. And I love that. I've always loved that. I remember first seeing it, it was more as a dummy half thing, but it was Parramatta back in the day. They had Piggy Riddell and a guy called PJ Marsh. And they were just complete opposites the way they played. But it was almost like the Parramatta played two games in one game, and it was really cool to watch. Like, when PJ would come on, he played this completely different style to the way Piggy did. And yeah, it was cool. But like, Titans sort of did the same thing. It's really cool to watch. All right, so we got... Now let's have a look at the doggies here. Carraz is at 60. He's about all you want. Galvin's actually been scoring at a good clip. Yeah, not very good strike rates from these teams though, guys. So Titans, this is going to be a tough one. So Bulldogs conceding on their left wing most. Let's change this to the last 10 games. Yeah, they've conceded 12 in their last 10 games to left wingers. So who is that? That's Sammy. Yeah, that's a lot. Like 15 for the year, like, that's not horrendous. It's about one a game, but I mean, just under. But yeah, 12 in your last 10 is getting outrageously bad. Bulldogs have actually leaked 6 tries to fullbacks as well. So if you like Keanu Kenny, possibly. As far as Bulldogs go, Bulldogs attack is just cheeks, man. But if we want to go against the Titans' weak side, it is their right, which is their left as well. So you can go Rinakama, Burton, Crichton. I mean, Burton's going to be... If Burton gets the ball, he's going to be going left. Salmon sucks, though. He's not going to be drawing anyone. I don't know, bro. It's a mess. Just go Galvin to score, bro. I don't know. It's rubbish. All right, let's get on to the Broncos versus the Roosters. Phillip Coates, Ezra Mam, Adam Reynolds, all out. Well, Reece Walsh in, Payne Haas in, Staggs in, Hunt in, Moser in. All right, so we've got Reece Walsh, Kerapani, Staggs, Grant Anderson, Jesse Arthurs, Dufty and Ben Hunt. We've got Ricky, Pakes, Haas, Piakura, Ricky, Xavier Willison. We got Blake Moser, Tolti, Twala, sorry. Cool. And bro, man, Roosters, bro. Roosters really impressed me last week, man. I was sitting there going, bruh. Oh no, what's going on? What's he done? What are you doing? Oh, Smith came back. Oh. The reason why I sat there and went, bro, Billy Smith and Toyer in the centres, like, you can't. They're so good, bro. Like, you can't score on them. And now, I know you have to put Savala on his team because he's awesome, but, bro, Billy Smith is low-key, like, he's like prime Campbell Graham. Like, he just don't, he's so good. And then Toyer was even better, bro. And then, but, bro, straight up, though, like, Hugo Savala is So good, bro. Do you know who Hugo Savala sort of reminded me of, bro? Like Adam Dewey. Like Adam Dewey, like you put him anywhere and he's just so good. Like you could play lock, center, but he does everything at a really high level. You know what I mean? Like you sit there, like when the Hugo Savala first went the centres, I was like, oh, and I didn't really notice him his first game or two. Then now we saw around the corner offloads. Like I'm just like, oh my god, ooh. Sammy Walker back. Yeah, but like, that was yeah, Nafar. Oh no, Sammy Walker played last week, didn't he? How come Hugo Savala and all that wasn't in? Who was there last week? Sorry, my bad. I've got a bad memory, guys. I was so impressed with them, bro. Billy Smith, Tommy Talau. Yeah, he was there. Is Tommy Talau out or something? Bro, I loved the way this edge worked, bro. With Tommy Talau, Nwanga Iwase. And then when Tupou's back, you just drop Tupou back. And anyway, I don't know what's going on there. If you know what's going on there, Roosters fans, but I Sharks have good edges, bro. Like Ramian, like Ronaldo, like they couldn't score, bro. And then you change it. That's strange. Again, I know it's just because Hugo's a gun and you want to put him in the team, but like Hugo's a better footy player than. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Robbo knows best. I thought Talau didn't. I really liked him. All right, let's get to. So Roosters won their last 4. Looks like pretty high scoring games. That's over 60. God damn. This one's over about 38. Another 64. Another 58. 30. So Broncos on a 5-game skid. No, they're on a longer. They're on a 6-game skid, aren't they? Roosters only 2 of their last 5. So pretty bad in this one. But that 27-8 win. I honestly reckon they put 40 to 60 on just about any other team. And I actually thought Sharks were good in that game. Yeah, Roosters were just. All right, let's have a look at some lineups here, guys. We have Anderson and Karapani on toy. See, I can't take a Bronco to score in this. Those edges were so locked down last week. Savala and Smith. I'd probably go Staggs and Arthurs. But even then, I'm not too sure. Maybe you just have a wild guess and just go Xavier Willison or something. Piakura, Ricky. Man, this Broncos team all of a sudden looking a bit better. Nah, I'm going to go the Roosters. Like, that was pretty damn impressive last week. But like I said, I would not be shocked if Broncos get this. I would not be shocked if they at least cover the line. I really wouldn't be. But yeah, give me. Now, I can't take out a Broncos player to score just because I was so impressed with their defense last week. So let's have a look at some Roosters. All right, so Broncos terrible through the middle. So you know what that means. That means Teddy, the big schnoz Tedesco, should be able to get one in a little bit of broken play. What do you reckon? He loves Suncorp. Have running a little muck through there. I don't mind Walker and Cherry Evans to combine for 1 either. So what else do we got here? So Roosters. So they're actually not too bad defending on their edges. It's more through this middle. So yeah, I like. Yeah, oh no, that's Roosters have conceded. Roosters have conceded 10 tries to fullbacks. Reece Walsh. Wonder what Reece Walsh and Teddy to combine for 2 or more would be paying. Like those two, they're the most like want to get involved fullbacks in the league. It's not too bad. I don't know if there's even a market for it, but so Roosters have conceded 10 tries to fullbacks. Roosters. Broncos have conceded 7, but let's have a look at lately. The last 10 games, only 3. Right wing. I mean, I still like Teddy. Carving up, backed up through the middle. Roosters right wing. Yeah, Roosters. They're conceding them to like hookers and full. Like, hang on, let me go back. Yeah, heaps to fullbacks, hookers, locks. Well, not locks really, but 5'8s are getting a few. It's a bit hard. Like they're just sort of conceding them everywhere, eh? It's a little bit strange. Yeah, but I do like Teddy. I know the numbers don't really back it up, but well, this one does. But they were offloading, pumping through the middle. Um, I do like those two to combine for one. Yeah, Toya's always good too. We hit Toya last week. The reason why Toya is such a good option is, right, so you've got normal, just general play, like outside back score tries, right? But then you have the Nwangane to Wase factor where he will go always back himself to go outside. And what's he going to do if he gets beaten? Hoik the ball back in. Who's there? Toya. Next option is um, Sam Walker will kick early, will aim for, and he does aim in and around that spot where. So Robert Toya is one of the best options where you know there's three general ways he can score. And then you've just got fluky ones too, where the ball just, general. I guess that's in the general chat, so just general playing, So, like I said, Bobby, even though he hasn't been scoring at a crazy clip, I think it's definitely higher than last year. 42%. I know that doesn't sound crazy, but he gets a lot, and because he doesn't score at a crazy clip, his value's all right. Yeah, like I said, you got general play where he can just score. He's got crazy feet. You've got Nwangane Tuase hoiking the ball back in, and then you've got the short kick as well, which is actually targeted for him. He did it at Origin. He's done it before. So anyway, I really like Bobby for one as well. Yeah, we hit him last week. He's whatever he's scoring at now, 40% or whatever it was. I personally believe he'll be scoring at a much higher clip than that for the rest of the year. That'd be my take. Roosters to win, obviously. Not obviously, actually. I do think the Broncos have a crack here. Cowboys versus the Panthers. Now, let's have a quick look at what the line is here because that price is pretty insane. $4.35. Very insane, actually. Right, rugby league. Oh, jeez, I just opened my feed. How many green ticks are in there, lads? Good lord. All right, so let's go North Queensland. Oh no, I skipped a game. My bad. Dolphins Warriors. My bad. Wonder what let me see what it is for this too. 5.5. I'd love that if it was 6.5 for the Warriors. Cowboys line 12.5. It's worth a little crack in that. Warriors versus the thing. Jackson Ford out, bro. Look, man, I know this happened early in the game, but I've just been the one thing I've been saying about the Wahs all year. I'm like, can we get this guy a rest? I want to see him playing finals, and now he's going to be out for 12 weeks, which is he's not going to come back to the finals. You just lost. The Warriors. This is the thing. Warriors can cover everyone, and they can cover Jackson Ford so easily. But what they have lost is not just a good player. They've missed. What they've been able to do is run Jackson Ford for pretty prolonged minutes. Even though I think there was too many, I think playing Ford big minutes is a good way to go. Just not 80. Like give me 60. 60's plenty. Like you tell me Dimitri Vamunga at 21 years old can't play for an extra 5 minutes, bro. Like you know what I mean? You can tell me Stour Smith can't give you an extra 5, bro. Like, come on, man. It all adds up every year. Yeah, but that's what they have lost now. They've sort of lost their front rotation where they're gonna have to now. These guys are gonna get minutes dumped on them, So I think they can handle it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's going to be before when they would lose a player, some would come in, they'd play the same. Now they actually have to play a bit different, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Healy, Capewell, cool. So Toolpicky, Chance keeps his spot, Chanel and TMM. Stour Smith, I was impressed with Stour Smith, man. Barnett, Wade Egan, Capewell, LeBan, Healy. What a team. So Kurt Capewell takes his spot and Brett Nakora, Mataru Nakora. And the crybaby. Enjoy number 20 on your back, buddy. Bro threw his toy. He'll be starting right now if you didn't throw your toys out the kit. Tommy Gilbert out. Who's Flegler back, Cobbo back, Plath back, Katoa back. Oh, this bloody Oh, this bloody Dolphins team, man. It's bloody good, isn't it? Cobbo's been on fire, bro. Oh, we got to get to matchups, boys. We got to get to matchups. Let's see. This is gonna be a banger, bro. If you're in Brizzy and you're a Kiwi, well, just if you're just a footy fan, go to this game. This will be epic. Like, this game is gonna be sick. Dolphins on what? What are they on? A 6-game streak. Warriors, their worst little run of the year, but it's not too bad. I mean, 2 genuine top 8 teams and the best team, 2 2-point losses. Cruising, bro. Absolutely cruising. Now, this is what I'm looking at. Right, let's go. We've got Farmworth and Cobbo on Layer Tower and DWZ. Now, we're going to have to extend this. Laban, TMM, Layer Tower, DWZ. I want to give those DWZ and Layer Tower a shout out. I thought they were going to get exposed, especially all the way up until round 2 or 3. I saw Layer Tower moving laterally like a Coke machine. He's actually, they've both tightened everything up. DWZ over the last few years has been dead set defensive liability. They have been locking shit up lately. It's been awesome. All right, so we've got Lemu, who's been killing it. Nicarima killing it. Herbie killing it. Cobbo killing it. On Laban, TMM, Layer Tower, DWZ. That's high quality football. Now we go the other side. We got Feni Fuiaki, Katoa, Bostock, Asako on CHT, Capewell, Pompey, Chance. Man, this is crazy, bro. I'll give the Fords to, I know they don't have Fish and stuff and Ford. I still actually like the front row rotation better. Clark has Knowles as number comfortably. Barnett's better than Flegler. Stour Smith's probably got Molo covered just. Plath definitely has Healy covered. Donahue, Dimitri Vayamunga, Britt Nakora. I like other than Plath, I like Wahs bench, but this is crazy. What are the Wahs doing? What are the Wahs doing away from home this year? 4-2, they've been good. What have the Dolphins been at home? 4-3, so not even that good. I mean, good, but not like crazy good. Dolphins been better away from home. Oh, this is a cracker, boys. This is the game of the. When's this on? Saturday? This deserves to be on Friday night or something. This is epic. I'm gonna take. Let me have a look. I need to see this. So can the Wahs? This is the thing. Look at Wahs left edge. Can they stop it? Well, we've got the third best edge there. Oh, this is so hard, man. Should I take the Wahs? Or should I take the Phins? Wahs are like... Look, put it this way. I'll be taking the Wahs at the line. We're taking the Wahs at the line. 5.5, 6.5. But can I... Who's leaking? So they're leaking on the right. That can't be right. The Warriors have leaked 2 tries to left wingers this year. Is that serious? It's round 17. That can't be right. There's no way. It's 2026. Wahs have conceded 1 try to their left edge winger in their last 10 games. What the... He was the worst. Wow. And only 9 on the other. Like, 9 is fine. I don't know if the Dolphins are going to be able to score. And the tries are just so evenly distributed. They're just getting scored on here and there everywhere. You know what I mean? Like here and there, but just like, obviously just... You play enough footy, people are going to score on you. That's outrageous. Oh man, I'm having real trouble with this one. Let's see them head to head. This is going to be close. Either team 1 to 12. Oh, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm really getting like look at these games. 18-20, 20-18, 12-16, 34-32, 20-14. The biggest win has been 4 points. Oh, this is gonna be a heater. I might go Phins because they're at home. I have no. Actually, I'm wearing a Wahs shirt. Up the Wahs. Up the Wahs. Give me the Wahs. I was saying that. I saw myself on the screen and I just saw the Wahs shirt. I can't pick it against the Wahs wearing a Wahs shirt. But, bro, I'm worried. Cows versus. Oh, I didn't do try scorers. So I'm liking Warriors try scorers. I like. Let's see HT on. Tamari Martin's always good, eh? Tamari Martin if you want some value. So let me go here. Go here, so Warriors. I just get like the Warriors, like I said, see how evenly I can't take a try scorer against the Warriors. I mean, someone will score, but I don't know who. Dolphins been spinning it left and right pretty evenly lately too. So Dolphins are left wing. Chance scored 4 last week, so you want Chance for sure. Fullbacks, Tua Picky. Chance and Tua Picky for 2 or more. They'll get some value. Yeah, you got 10 tries in the last 10 games. Yeah, you got to go Chance. Cows, Panthers. Jackson Borlaug. Purdue at 6. McKaylee. So pretty unchanged. Panthers get the best winger in the world, the best center in the world, the best lock in the world, and the best 7 in the world. And they're pretty unchanged besides that. Luke Garner back to the bench. That's a bit rough. Oh, I guess, yeah, you can't. Jeez, I'd almost have Garner in for Tungle already. Don't you reckon? All right, so 2-2 and a draw. Oh, that's right, they had a draw not long ago. How cool was that? This is a 30. That was the last game they played. I thought it was the one before. God damn. So Cowboys on a 3-game skid and leaking like, damn. Panthers a loss against the Titans, but they played the field game position right. Like again, like if Cleary or Yo's in there, I think they win comfortably. I don't think they needed all 3 of their stars back to win that one, but not knocking the Titans. Titans were incredible and they won fair and square. But just I'm saying they had all the field position and they just lacked that little bit of creativity to get over the line, which those guys would have probably, maybe not. I'll give the Titans their love. All right, so I'm going to take Panthers to win this one just because they have. I don't see them losing 2 games in a row this year. You know, I've said since even they were looking unbeatable, they're going to drop games this year, but I don't know about 2 in a row. That'd be pretty crazy to tip against. So where are the tries being scored, guys? We know they're right here. Tungo's in at left. Tungo normally plays right, doesn't he? Normally, but do we go Tungo for one? Like, boys, in the history of me doing this, I've never seen this before. Cowboys have the best right edge in the league. That is crazy. I've never seen first. Even when Panthers are just annihilating teams, it was like, first, 7th, or so. You know what I mean? Like, they have us side, that tiny little vulnerability. I've never seen the least amount of try. Like, look at this, man. They haven't conceded double digits anywhere, and it's round 17. They haven't conceded a try to a 5-8. It's 17 rounds in. Think how many good 5-8s there are. Burton, Strange, Munster, nah. 1 try to a hooker. That shows how good their defense is. Because tries to hookers is you're defending poorly. You know, like that is literally whenever a hooker scores, like you defended poorly. Like sometimes you can defend well and still concede a try. If you concede one to hooker, you did defend poorly. So they've defended poorly once this year apparently. Yeah, wow, these are insane numbers, guys. I mean, they just lost, but these numbers are still outrageous. So we taking Panthers guys to try get to score tries, I guess. So let's change both of these to Panthers. So we've got the second. So Cowboys pretty poor everywhere, to be honest. So we might be able to squeeze some value in because we're not getting anything out of Milky Jenkins. Mate, we could go Tungo again. We took Garner in that position last week, and he was paying all right because his name's not Casey McLean. So we could go Tungo for one. We could go Tungo and Milky for 2 or more if we can get it a bit closer to $2. Where else are they leaking? Right wing, we could go Tor. And what about second rowers? Left second rower not scoring. Right second rower 3. Yeah, you almost have to just go that edge, don't you? You just almost have to go Tungo or Milky. Tungo or Milky, yeah. And again, I can't take them on from Gal. It's going to be Panthers to win. It's just hard with Panthers because there's just no value because we know where they're going to score. The Panthers are like Khabib Nurmagomedov. Like, you knew what he was going to do. We all know what they're going to do, and they just do it anyway. Like, we knew he was going to go out, throw shit punches, dive at your crutch, hold you down, beat you up, strangle you. No one could stop it, you know. And because the bookies know that, they don't give us any odds. Hetherington out, Wakeham out, Hetherington out, Garrick out. Hey, Josh Fieldy, the rankest haircut. So, Seagulls, tough game last week. And Simpkins is starting now, Brown. Yeah, okay. Melbourne for the first time in a while. Jerome Hughes out. Bro, I'll tell you what, I've been disappointed with him this year, man. Really disappointed. He's been arse, man. Like, he's been so bad, and he is just sooking and complaining. A little bit of sooking doesn't bother me, but like when he's playing for penalties, like every time he gets tackled, he goes to get up, falls down, and looks at the ref. Like every time. Like he's acting, bro. Like, stop trying to win an Oscar, bro, and just play some footy. You're playing terrible, bro. Your team's out. You're the heart. I don't know how he escapes no criticism, eh? Like, Moses, like all these guys, like these top halves, when their teams aren't performing, they get slammed. He's been, and sometimes they're playing pretty good, but their team just sucks. Bro, he's completely escaped any criticism. He's been awful, and all he's doing is playing for penalties. Like, it was so cringe to watch him. That like Melbourne were very good, other than Jerome Hughes, but it was so cringe watching him. Like, how lame are you, bro? To just. You just know, like, he looks at the ref, like, oh, yuck, bail me out. I got dominated in a tackle. Pussy hole. When are they going to give this dude a crack, bro? I mean, look at that. You tell me this dude can't dominate a game of rugby league, man? Look at that. I want to see him versus Laffoy. How do you say his name? Yeah, I think so. Get him in there. He was from the Titans. Bulldogs tried to get him, actually. He would have been really good at the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs would be giving him a crack already, you reckon? 15 years since the Battle of Brookie, apparently. I felt so old. I feel so old. Oh, how cool is this? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that was there. Always discovering new little things on Tryline. Seagulls, 3 of the last 5. Storm, 4 of the last 5. Looking good. So we got Kohler, Hopewadi on Chan and Warbrick. I love Kohler against Chan. Chan does not move well laterally. Kohler smokes the best of them. Love that one. Now, if you're going, I like this side if you go on Melbourne. I mean, Warbrick scored 4. He's become the new Coates. Like, they're kicking, all their kicks go towards him now. So Coates is the obvious option, but if you wanna go something a little more value, you could go Howarth or Leo. And they also hit that Lasati as well quite a lot. Olakuatu on Munster too. Like again, Munster's been pretty good, but he is still struggling with his defense. And Olakuatu, if you're struggling with your defense, he'll find you. So I don't mind Olakuatu. Give me the Storm to win this thing. That was last week was the first time I sat there and went, all right, that is 2025 Melbourne Storm. That was awesome. Other than the first 15 minutes, but even then, like they got down 2 tries. One of those tries was an intercept where they were about to score, like they marked it up. So it could have even been 12-0. Who cares? Like it's 2026. Like you can get teams can score 12 points against you pretty quick. I know it's because it became 16 points, or was it 8? No, it was 16 points. Now it's all of a sudden sounds like this huge comeback and how incredible they were, but which they were. Sorry, I'm not saying they weren't incredible, but I actually think they were more dominant through that game than they said. Conceding the first 2 tries of a game, and then they pretty much just went on it from there. It's just that Canberra scored a try before they got the chance to get one because of an intercept. I think I'm trying to say I just said it in a really long way, roundabout way. But yeah, they look good, man. They look good. And Seagulls, very tough game last week. Wakeham has been so enormous for them, him being out. I think Melbourne go to Brookie and win this thing. We could see a little slide for them with Wakeham out, and like I said, I wouldn't say the honeymoon period's over. It's way too early to say that, but I just think they might not quite go on it. Would they go 8 of 9 or something? I don't think we'll see that at the back end of the year. We might get a 6 and 4 or something like that. That's what I'm feeling anyway. I still think they're a bloody good team, man. Try scorers. Who do we like, guys? So we've already mentioned Hopper. So we've already mentioned Kohler on Chan. They'll really like that one. And we like Warbrick, Moses Leo, Suafalongo. Down to 67. Look at this. This is what you want, but your top 3 try scorers, all over 50%, all outside backs. It's looking good. And look at this Storm all of a sudden. They have lost 2 halves of footy in their last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. So Storm looking pretty damn good. Storm to win. Raiders, Dragons, Spoon Bowl. Who would have thought the Spoon Bowl would be the minor premiers in the team? What did Dragons finish last year? 12th? 13th? Crazy. Laurie out. Christian Tuipulotu back, the money man. Laurie out. Sasangi back. Chevy Stewart back. Cody Black back. Oh, man, they have to be better, bro. Corey Horsburgh, Tarpany, Owen Paddy starting. Why is Tom Starling not starting? They need... Where the hell's Sasangi? Did I miss him? Where did I just swear I read Sasangi was back. Yeah, he is. Oh, there he is. Thought that was Sebastian Chris. They don't even look the same. Sorta, but not really. Bro, Sasangi damn near the best player in the league before he got injured. Oh my god. Now where's he going to be playing? Oh, sorry. What else we got here? Nothing too crazy. Bro, shout out to the young forwards of the Dragons who look elite. Just got to sort this mess out and you'll be fine. So Raiders, one of them. They both got 1-1 in their last 5. Head to head, Raiders have had their number. And Dragons can't win away from home, unfortunately. Now where's Sasangi? Because I want him for a try. Left-hand side on Valentine Holmes. Just pay me, Dabble, just pay me now. Just give me my money. Just pay me now. Yes, please. Sasangi on the worst defensive centre in the league. Yes, thank you very much. Bro can score on the best of them. All he needs is ball. Young. Yeah, it's just something. Look, I'm going to take the Raiders. Dragons are trying their rings out. They're just not very good. Raiders are just not. Raiders have looked incredible about 2 or 3 times this year and just awful the rest. But I can still see like a good team there, if that makes sense. They're just not playing good footy. So I can't take them to lose this one. So give me the Dragons to win this one. And we'll lose a win. They've won a few more games, eh? Oh, so it's not like usually when we get a spoon bowl, it's almost like they're only a game apart or 2 games apart because both teams suck. But they're actually won what? They've won 5, so it's not really a spoon bowl. I mean, it is, but yeah. Damn Dragons, what happened, bro? How are you 4 games behind the second worst? Bro, that is crazy. I didn't even realise that. They're 4 games behind the second worst team. That is nuts. Bro. Yeah, give me Dragons. And Sasungi to score. Knights, West Tigers. Tyson Gamble out. Ooh, a big out. McEwen back in. He's huge. Lucas in. Pong. All right, sweet. You're sorted now. You're sorted now. But Dewey back, eh? Dewey at 7. Oh, I love it. Good work, Benji. We've got Luai at 6. Buller out. Dewey, Twal as well back. That's huge. Twali's low-key pretty good, eh? Bunty back to the bench. Safe's back. Bro, I thought Safe's been really good late. I guess you can't take Dewey's spot. No, 12 spot, sorry. All right. I love that way they used Sione as well in this one. Last week, sorry. Let's have a look how these guys are matched up. Now, how have the Knights been quickly first at home? I feel like they've been losing games there. Knights 5-2, nut. And where have the Tigers been away? 2-3, so not great. All right, so 3-2 head to head, but pretty high. Last one was a high scoring game. Last 2 were low, then a high scorer, then a medium scorer. As of late, points, plenty of points without being a silly amount of points. And same for the West Tigers. So we can expect some points here, I'd say. It is 4 p.m, which is a day game. So we have Kalen Ponga, Fletcher Sharp, Dylan Lucas, Bradman Best, and Marju. I'm going to back it up this week, boys. So last week I grabbed Greg Marju and Bradman Best for 2 or more. Didn't look like hitting. I'm going to take it this week because hopefully the odds have gone up a little bit because it didn't hit last week. And because now they've got Dylan Lucas back, Sharp back, Ponga back, Best is back for a second week, and then Margie, I'm going to go those 2 for 2 or more. Let's see if this backs me up. Yep, against a 12th edge defense. Give me that all day. Low-key, Gagai possibly signing with the Broncos. If they get him for nothing, that's such a great signing. I'd argue he's playing some of his best footy, not because he's playing his best, but because he's playing consistent footy. Gags' problem is he would suck ass, somehow get picked for Origin, kill it, and then we sort of give him a pass. We're like, yeah, he killed Origin, salute. He sort of asked, but they're hoping Origin Gagai comes out, and he never does. Bro's just been playing real good footy every week, man. Maybe it's because he's been collecting the jerseys and stuff. Maybe he thinks this is it. He's up until he's possibly signing with the Broncos. This is it, and he's like, well, I'm going to play every game like it's my last. And now he's just he's been I've been very, very impressed. Multiple times he has absolutely baked his opposite centre, in numerous games this year, which I just can't remember Dan Gagai on the reg baking his opposite centre. It just hasn't happened that often. So, beast. Right, so we've got Taylor May on Gagai. Yeah, so I'm going to go that edge again, guys. I know it didn't hit last week, but I'm very, very confident it hits. It's going to hit this week. So tools. Now give me the Knights to win. not super confident, but I feel like I liked Sharp at fullback, and it's awesome. But I just feel like, and they defended very, very well last week. So give me scramble defended anyway. Give me give me the Knights to win. I think this is damn near their best field team they can field, and I love that left end's going to be very hard to stop. You got a kick option on Young on the right. Skelton can leak one too. Yeah. Give me. I think West Tigers might take a game or two to get going as well with Dewey back. So yeah, give me the Knights to win that one. Pong has been very good as well. All right, so we're going Bunnies, Titans, Roosters, up the Wahs, Panthers, Storms, Raiders, Knights. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.